Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Here we are again. It's about 3.5 hours after I put the bread in the bread maker. Here's the loaf of bread that I've baked. Yeah, it's a 600. So it's a size 600. It's quite big. Here's my hand. Yeah, it's quite big. Still warm. Smells amazing. The house smells great. But, it just sort of filters through the house. There's nothing like a loaf of bread. So yeah, so this is my sourdough rye bread. There's no oil in that. There's oil in those linseeds, but no added oil, no added salt. And it's really, really tasty and yummy. So I wasn't able to work out how to add this to the original video, so it looks like it's going to be in two different lots. So I'm going to try and slice a bit of this for you and show you what it looks like. I'm not sure if I can do that with my camera the way it is, so I'll just pop that up there in my kitchen, go over and get my knife, give you some idea of what that might look like. I'm going to see if I can get this camera to stay focused on the bread. I have to pop that over here onto the... I can see I need a little bit more programming things to get this a bit more organised. So that's not going to work. It's leaning up against a glass. Always a bit of a challenge, isn't it, people? Well, technology is a little bit beyond me, so I'm going to see if I can put that somewhere else so I can slice that loaf of bread. Okay, that's going to work. So if I put... that's better. Okay, here I go. Slice the loaf of bread. So I am going to get myself something that slices is easier, because it's very hard to get them all even, and you can hear it's quite crunchy and yummy. Look at that. That is amazing. You see that? That is beautiful. Perfect. I've managed to sort of get it so it comes out like this 99.9% of the time. Crust, amazing. With crust on top, a little bit softer. It's nice and crunchy around the sides. Now this bread freezes really well, so what I'll do is I'll slice it all up and I'll put it into some containers or some plastic. Some plastic containers, and eat a couple of slices for dinner and put the rest in the freezer. So that probably lasts me about a week, because I'm eating by myself, so I might have 1 or 2 slices a day depending on how thick they are. Make a beautiful sandwich with some homemade pickled vegetables that I've made. So it makes it really not crunch. I like to eat into something that's quite crunchy. So I hope you enjoy watching that video. I'm sorry that it's in 2. I'll see if I can get that a little bit more organised next time. So enjoy your loaf of bread. Get out there. You can do it by hand if you want. I just choose to use the bread machine, but I was starting off with just using it with my hands because I didn't have the bread machine. But I don't suffer any ill issues with eating this bread with my stomach. Don't bloat, don't get pain, and I've most certainly lost at least 1 to 1.5 dress sizes since I've been on this plant-based diet and looking at organic and as whole meal as I can get. So I do try to, I have avoided all processed foods. So it's important about reading labels and just taking a step at a time, because it is very overwhelming. So my suggestion is look at one thing that's it's a processed food. Look at one item that you can actually stop taking, that you can cut out of your diet without, causing too much grief for you. And then a week or so later, you can start pulling something else out. But my suggestion as well, when you stop taking something, you need to add something in. So if you're stopping cheese, you need to add something else in. So I use nutritional yeast, for instance. So always look at what I'm not having, but how can I put something else back in? Otherwise, you'll end up, a couple of weeks later, you've got nothing to eat. So it's a process. I'm here for you. It's still a journey for me, and hope you enjoy your bread. Okay, bye.